Hello and welcome to yet another edition of The Average Gamer, where we achieve the maximum by doing the bare minimum. And today we play yet another game that's near and dear to my heart, PS4 Spider-Man. Now, I have already achieved pretty much 100% in this game. Every single costume, hidden item, all the DLC, every single side mission, all the random crimes, pretty much everything you think of. But I thought for the purposes of this Let's Play, let's start over from scratch. So we're starting over 100% from the beginning. I will definitely be finishing the main story. Cannot guarantee that I'll be doing all the side missions. I'll probably do some, at least for the purpose of gaining EXP. But this is just a fantastic game. As far as comic book games go, up to this point, I would have told you Batman Arkham City was the creme de la creme, and it is an excellent game, don't get me wrong. But I think it has been dethroned at this point. Spider-Man takes the title 100%. Let's get started. So, as we'll be starting from the beginning, I think I'll go with the base difficulty, amazing. Maybe at some time in the future, I'll do New Game Plus with spectacular difficulty, which, again, in my original playthrough, already did that too. But we'll go with amazing this time. Let's see here. No inverted controls. We'll turn on subtitles though. Alright, let's get to it. So, this game, of course, features, I believe, 23-year-old Peter Parker, which is a nice breath of fresh air, considering we almost constantly get a teenage Spider-Man in most media. Anyone who knows me will know and can tell you, Spider-Man is my favorite fictional character of any genre, any media, anything. Have loved Spider-Man since I was 3 years old, and this was pretty much my dream game. So I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy this cutscene and then we'll get to it.
All units, level 4 mobilization. Location, Fisk Tower.
Fisk?
SWAT is 1084 at Fisk Tower. All units stand by. Warrant is en route.
Okay, and at this point the game turns control over to us. Let me just talk about how gorgeous this game is. I know it's kind of stating the obvious here, but just the graphical fidelity of the game is just amazing. And then we'll see more of that as, you know, day turns to night, as we get rain effects and so forth.
Mind if I join in on the fun?
You
Of course, here we have our contact Yuri Watanabe from the police department. We've seen much more of her. Fans of the comic books will recognize her as a vigilante called the Wraith, which they do allude to in one of the DLCs, actually. And let's see here. So right now we are headed to Fisk Tower to take down Wilson Fisk, or as we all know him, the Kingpin. Which, awesome way to start the game in my opinion. Thankfully, he does not break into random soliloquies like his Netflix counterpart in the Daredevil series. And don't get me wrong, I love that series. But my God, anytime anyone says anything to him, he has a depressing story about his childhood. Here, he just tries to beat the shit out of you. I prefer this version. So the web swinging feels very intuitive, honestly. And you get your web zip, you can run along the walls, you can swing, do acrobatics in midair, and we're about to get our first introduction to combat once I reach that yellow marker there. That marker is our waypoint to let us know our next objective is. Here we go.
We need more backup! 1032, Times Square, officers under fire! Bring in the ham.
For their hot, fresh cup of bodily harm.
All right, here we go. Now, as you can see, the spider sense flashes. That is your indicator to get out of the way because attacks are incoming.
I'm feeling punchy today.
One of the smartest things you can do in this game when it comes to fighting is to either get behind your opponents or get above them because, well, fighting them on their level going to put you at a disadvantage. So if you can get above them, or even better, disarm them, that will give you the advantage in combat. The thing about this is Spidey is a bit of a glass cannon in this game. He can do some serious damage, but it does not take a whole lot to kill him in this game. Especially if you're playing on spectacular difficulty, or ultimate difficulty, I should say. Things get very, very challenging there.
Almost done here. You?
Unless you're really good at, dodging.
Be there soon. Can't wait to see Willie's face when you slap the cuffs on.
So we're almost finished with these guys here. Is that everybody? I think I'm missing someone. Ah, there he is. There we go.
Okay, Yuri. All done. What's happening? Yuri? Yuri! I knew Fisk
As you can see, we are now in Times Square. The game did a spectacular job of recreating Manhattan, with some marble flair. So it's not 100% accurate, but as we play through the game, we will find some pretty cool landmarks, both real and imagined. For example, Dr. Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum, Fisk Tower, or the Wakandan Embassy.
More backup and lock down the airspace.
Yuri, you okay?
If he makes it out of that building, we're gonna lose him.
I'm gonna go,
do your thing.
Yes! He's the day, Willie! Heads up! Hey, where you going? Cat! All clear a path. Follow me.
Get out of here, Spider-Man. We got this.
Alright, here we are in Fisk Tower, and beautiful thing about it is this stage, this opening segment,
Sorry to break
does
it
a
to you,
very
but you do
good
not
job
got
of
this, buddy.
teaching you the general mechanics of how to play the game.
Oh, thanks for the confidence boost, guys.
Very, very, very useful. So, you know, we've learned the basics of web swinging and the basics of
I guess this is what they call
throwing
a
objects, for example, which is a big, big help. Dodging, which obviously I need a little help in.
Take him down before he knocks us all out.
And air combat as well. And as we progress through this stage, we're going to learn a lot more. You know, it's very, very helpful. Now here I build up my focus bar. The focus meter can help you in a variety of ways. For example, you can use it to heal. You can use it for your special abilities. Oh, crap. Just got shot. There you go. You saw I just healed. And now we're going to learn about web zippers.
Gotta take those shooters out.
Like so.
You're dead. I hate this guy.
Alright, there we go. It's all the bad guys in this room.
Come on, come on. They shut the elevators down. Take the stairs.
I prefer a more direct approach.
Spider-Man.
And
status.
up we go.
Heading to the upper floors and hoping nobody turns on the elevators.
Of course we can crawl up the wall, but oh, we ain't got that much time. Whoops.
He's desperate.
So we can run up the wall. Sorry about that.
I have to find him and end this.
Not yet. We just picked up chatter. They're wiping all their data servers. We need that evidence if we want to put him away for good.
Okay, server room it is. Call from May. Better answer.
And of course here we have our dear
Hi,
Aunt May.
May.
Another thing this game
is
did
all
very,
that
very well
Watching
is
a superhero movie.
focused on
What's
the
up?
supporting cast. You know,
Just wanted to make sure
we've got Aunt May, we've got Mary Jane. Well, we will have Mary Jane.
Well, okay. Love you.
You know, we're gonna have Norman Osborn.
You hit me.
To say nothing of course, Spidey's villains. We'll see plenty of those.
He webbed me.
Cool. Wasn't sure that was gonna work. Alright, let's move on.
Hold him so he can't
And
jump
here
around.
we learn about how to use
Exactly do you
finishers.
think this ends well for you?
As long as your focus bar is full, you can take out your enemies with one
Next one.
finishing move. Very, very
Regret your
useful.
life choices yet?
So of course you want to be mindful about how to use your focus bar. You want to use it for finishers. You want to use it to heal. There you go. It all depends upon your playstyle. I have learned it's very effective hitting these guys from behind.
Gotta find that server room before there's no evidence left.
Alright, let's see. Where the heck is the server room? It's over that way.
If I go in this way, they'll destroy all the evidence.
Let's see here.
I should look for a sneaky way in. There we
I
go.
do believe that's where I want to go. Beautiful.
It's like my own private ventrance.
Doesn't need
Fisk
to.
may be a dirty criminal, but he has remarkably clean air vents.
Boss wants everything erased. Can't make it delete any faster.
And taking a cue from the Arkham games, we have takedowns such as this one.
They're so cute when they're oblivious.
How's it coming? Halfway there.
sometimes it's better to just go the stealthy route as opposed to direct combat, or at least to make things a little bit easier for
Is
yourself.
this tech support? I forgot my password.
Don't let him
Yeah.
near the console. I'm in an ass-kicking mood. Hold your back.
Warning.
Well, let's see.
Stalin, the system's still purging.
I thought the IT guys at my last job were rude.
Spread out.
Eventually we'll get a few more upgrades and abilities that will prove very, very, very useful. For example, slowing down time when we dodge gunfire.
Gotta access that console before everything's gone. Let's see just how good their security is. Oh, you guys forgot the latest kernel patch.
Hiding in the server. Cowardly. Even for you.
Says the guy frantically erasing his search history.
After all these years, you're still just an ignorant child.
True, but that's part of my charm, isn't it?
Damn you. Get that door down now! Get past him. Destroy everything.
Now, notice that that's going to prove very useful
What
because
have you ever done?
you are almost always attacked by a group
Well, there
of
was that
enemies.
time I took
So
down a pompous, overstuffed crime lord before
staying in the
breakfast.
air, moving around as much as you can,
Without me,
focusing on
the
dodging
scum I
is the
kept
name of the
in
game.
check will run rampant, and it'll be your fault.
Been a long, tough road, Fisk. Almost sad to see it end.
Mere prelude.
We'll get ready for the main event. Yuri, an explosion just...
I saw it. Fisk could have the whole place wired. I'm sitting in a bomb unit.
I'll make sure no one gets in their way.
Kill him, or the boss will kill us.
Not gonna lie, my first time playing this game, kind of got my ass kicked here.
Figure out we're
Can
not
be a
playing
little
yet.
bit overwhelming if you're not careful.
I think that's all of them.
Clear. Move up.
Hey guys, I guess bombs are part of Willie's getaway plan? Sounds like they're trapped.
You go after them. We'll look for the bombs.
Now, for our next trick, we're going to rescue some
Evacuate
civilians.
the building!
I heard more people back that way.
I'll find them.
Oh, wait, this way.
We can't move. We're pinned down.
I'll lift it. When you're free, get out fast. If you can walk, help the injured. Got it?
Here you mash the square button to use Spider-Man's amazing strength and rescue these people who, by all intents and purposes, really should be dead anyway. Just saying, their internal organs should be crushed at this point, but why nitpick?
Thank you. We did it. Let's go.
Okay, Willie. Coming your way.
And onward to the Kingpin.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
How we doing, Captain?
Could be better. Our choppers took a beating. We just had to ground our last one. If Fisk calls in a chopper, we have no one to stop it from landing.
And no one to chase him if he flies away.
Why do I get the feeling that's what he was planning all along?
Because he probably was. Damn. Yuri, get EMTs up here, fast!
We're trying.
Incoming!
Probably best not to get hit by this. Later on in the game, however, we will receive an update, an upgrade rather, where we can catch those rockets in midair.
More rockets?
Very
A
useful.
little excessive, don't you think?
Especially for challenges. Look in your direction, Screwball and Taskmaster. Spoilers.
Not a fool that easy.
National Rocket Day or something?
Alright.
Man, how'd the bomb squad guys get through this?
Get him!
Settle down. I've got enough for everybody.
I'm in an ass-kicking mood. It'll murder you when you come down.
You might have noticed quite a few times I've done a move where I bounce off the walls into the enemy. That is a very good crowd control attack. Very good for taking out multiple opponents at once, because you can see they will crowd you.
Okay, room is clear. Bomb squad must be somewhere ahead. Hope they're okay. You guys all right?
We were just about to call for backup.
I think I'm it.
Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Heads up, boss.
I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. So the shielded enemies you have to attack from behind for obvious reasons, but there will be an upgrade, assuming I can't do it already. No, it's an upgrade, where you can yank the shield out of their hands and use it as your own weapon. But until I have that, gotta slide under them, which, gotta be honest, is probably one of my favorite moves in the game. Also, don't stand in fire, kids. It's just a bad idea. Everybody?
Hey, Yuri.
Everybody.
Looks like some of your guys were on Fisk's payroll. Good news is, they were Willie's last line of defense.
Why is
I'm
that
right
done
outside
right?
his office.
Take him down, now.
With pleasure.
Well, that was an odd glitch. Either that gun was really hot. Anyway, onward to the Kingpin. Whoops.
Writing your memoirs? Don't forget the hyphen between spider and man.
Get the chopper ready. I won't be long. I'm surprised you made it this far. But your foolishness ends now.
You do know I can still see you, right?
8 years of this insolence.
Oh, for me? You shouldn't have. Gotta wait for an opening.
Fun fact, I really don't remember how I'm supposed to get through this part. I think I'm supposed to throw shit at... Oh, level them up. That makes sense. Well, that makes a lot of sense.
How is this happening?
What's wrong, Willie? You seem angry.
I will destroy you!
Take your best shot.
See? If this is on Netflix, there'd be a soliloquy right there.
That gave me an opening.
He'd be telling me about how when he was a kid, his father never let him put turrets in the pillars, and it made him so very sad. He stared at that white wall for all day long. Or something like that. Then he'd scream about Vanessa and how you embarrassed him in front of her or some shit like that. I don't know. Still, Vincent D'Onofrio worked well with what they gave him. So pretty straightforward fight here. You gotta web Fisk up until he's immobile and then start wailing on him until he gets free again. And onward to phase 2 of the fight.
You are everything that's wrong with this city!
Huh. I was gonna say the same to you.
You know what to do, men!
Surrounded!
At this point, it's pretty much the same thing. You just got to deal with his mooks on top of it. Really not too difficult, but it's easy to get distracted by the, well, that. It's easy to get distracted by fixed men and then lose focus of Fisk himself. So you're going to want to pay attention to what's going on around you.
Get your best shot.
It also helps to use throwables on him, throw any objects in the room at him that you can.
What? Get the box! No! I can handle myself!
If possible, try to ignore the small fry and just go for Fisk. Once you've done enough damage to him, the fight's over. But once the gunmen come in, it might make do to put a little focus on them just so you don't get shot at when you're trying to fight Fisk.
You're out of your depth, poor imbeciles!
Also, fun fact, man, this game has an awesome photo mode, so if you want to take some cool pictures while fighting Fisk or pretty much anything else you're doing, feel free, man. It's absolutely worth it.
I'm handing!
You asked for
Where are the reinforcements?
I don't know, boss.
Well, things are getting a little dire here, so we'll have to finish them off. There we go. Yes, even this game has quick time events. But it's okay. They're actually pretty fun. And as you can see, they give you a lot of reaction time. Well, this is pretty much the fight. And Kingpin is down.
Should we kiss now? Yeah, maybe later.
So, pretty good intro to the game, I would say. But this is just the tip of the iceberg as far as gameplay and story goes with this particular game.
Finally off to Rikers, huh? You know, I think you've got more enemies in there than I do.
If you think this will be more than a minor inconvenience...
Whoop, gotta go. Hey, good luck, Willie. I have a feeling you're gonna need it.
Idiot! I'm the one who kept order in this city! 1 month! In 1 month you'll wish you had me back!
The Kingpin is heading to prison. End of an era. Feel like I
First
should
boss fight of the
celebrate.
game.
Maybe take a vacation.
So that's pretty much it for the beginning of the game. And, you know, when we come back, we're going to continue. We're going to continue with the story. We're going to do little side missions. I guarantee you, the very, 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 very first thing I'm going to do is find all the radio towers in the city so we don't have to worry about traveling blind without a map, because that's super irritating. But anyway, this has been part 1 of our Spider-Man playthrough. Thank you so much for joining me. We will be back soon. Till next time, take care.